Coach, we will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. We're still without a score, tied at 0. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. As we get set here, 1st and 10. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Good solid gain on 1st down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. They had nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And touchdown. A great play there. 71 yards. As his guys are on the board first here tonight. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. They hand this off to Harris. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now a first carry for their fullback. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
He'll be stopped shy of the 45 despite a great move. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. On the give, this is their fullback. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And that's a nice gain by him on 1st down, picking up some key yardage.
Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
And some room to roam now. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. 2nd play in a row with a 12-yard gain. So 3 quarters in the book, still no one on the scoreboard. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. A give to the fullback on the dive. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Another carry here for the fullback All-Stop. And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end. Zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. And they'll try and pick it up with Allstott, the fullback. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Mike Allstott punching it in from a yard away. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Hello, new world, all the boys and girls. I got some true stories to tell. You're back outside, but they still lied. Whoa.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're trailing by 4. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25. 1st and 10. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Carr now to throw. That's complete to White. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The former Raider great, Hall of Famer Ted Hendricks, from that outside linebacker spot, gets in there. It's a loss of 9. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. The slant connects with Devontae Adams. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 46 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Throwing on 1st down is Carr. And a loose football. And this is picked. Up by the Saints. So we thought maybe they would have a chance to extend this lead on the opening drive of the second half. Instead, they cough it up.
Obviously not an ideal start when you're trying to get a little separation, and I can guarantee that they talked about that in the locker room. Let's get out there, start this quarter the right way. Let's try and put some points on the board and create some space.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. 2nd and 2. On the carry is Allstott. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, not a lot of flash and dash on that play. 2nd and 2, and they hand it to the big man, and he ends up picking up a 1st down. A little bit of gray area there, though, but I think what they thought, hey, we hand it to him here. If we come back and don't get it, we still got another down to try and pick it up.
Brought down, but after we saw a flashy little move, stopped short of the 40. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. And they'll run here with Allstott. Still a couple yards short of the 1st as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. A gain of 4 that time as the drive will continue. A give to the fullback. It's Allstott. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
I come alive in the dark, and I keep getting stronger. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible, impossible.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. They begin on the ground with Kamara, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Jameis to throw it. That's out to the flat for Ingram. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Winston. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 20. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Winston to give. It's Kamara. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. The tackle for loss goes to Bruce Smith. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Winston. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The Stork, Hall of Famer Ted Hendricks. The outside linebacker coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott. Take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Now here's another carry for Harris. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That play gets them 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. On the give, this is Harris. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Najee Harris, well built for work down here near the end zone. That's a nice job there to hold him up. But I doubt we've seen the last of him on this drive.
We're scoreless after 1. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Harris diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown. The ball is out. Kamara fumbled it. And this is picked up by the defense. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks and remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here, because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble. They go again with Allstott. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They run the quick dive with Allstott. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. They'll try and run with their fullback. And he showcased the spin, but couldn't do much else as he's wrangled down. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
And there's the pickup you want on first down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on first down, we'll take it. How about if you get 5? They'll really be happy.
And they will take a knee here. From back at the 2, here's 3rd and goal. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm the best, as you know, and I got it, on my own. Get my way up, go. If I touch it, then it's go.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an Ultimate Challenge. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 3 minutes remaining. It's a tie game, 21-21. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25, and it's 1st and 10. He gets this out to Foster on the right side. Finding space at the 40. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play that time on the catch and run. 38 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Gano's kick is good, and with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinator's probably scratching. And he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints.
So after that sequence, if we're watching both teams' defenses, didn't it feel like a revolving door? One's on, they think they're off for a while. The other has to come on, they think they're on for a while. Then they're off, here comes the other one. Just kept turning the ball over. They've got to cut that out.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And this offense on third down today, they've been excellent, 6 for 7. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing Jones. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Bruce Smith in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. And taken right at the 35. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. So the legend Joe Montana and this offense down by a field goal, 1:46 to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Back to throw. Incomplete.
Passing lanes, tough to come by with so many defensive backs on the field here late in the game. And it's not just the number of bodies, it's their quickness and their agility that makes it tough to complete a pass.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
A good solid game there on 1st down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. That a good move, but only able to work it to the 20-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
You spent your whole life trying to blow up, but Elohim never had time for donuts. The beat gon' have no time for cold cuts. The game like big pitch came to join up. Yeah, I'm still independent. They sold a million.
Hey, folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And the ball is knocked out, and the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having two hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
And they'll get him down up past the 15. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. On the give, this is their fullback. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I love the modern game, but that was a throwback right there to see the big man with football, running, knocking people aside, and picking up yardage. That takes me back to the 60s, the 70s, when fullbacks ruled the earth.
The give to the fullback on the dive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Another carry here for the fullback, Allstott. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
We just saw another nice game there. How about some kudos for the offensive line, being able to carve some space in the interior all game long and let the big guy rumble.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Here's the leading rusher amongst rookies last season, Najee Harris. 4 yards the pickup, first down. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Azeez Al-Shaair in to make the stop. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
On the carry is Allstott. 16 yards, a first down.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
And they'll run here with Allstott. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I heard all the stories. I watched some of the tape of the old school guys, the throwback guys who were the punishing runners and knocked people aside to pick up yardage. I'm so glad I was sitting here today and got to see it with my own eyes.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And he's going to go down in the field of play. So they say no to the field goal try. And now time has run out on this first half. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. And they come up here now, first down. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Allen off the play fake. open man here is Gentry. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. On first down, Allen. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. Another try after the first down sack. Allen.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson.
And the Saints are going to take possession of the football.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now a carry here for their fullback. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2.
On just about every team, okay, forget it. On every team, the goal is to be in 3rd and what they call manageable. To give yourself a chance to pick up a first down. How about that call on 2nd down? The big man puts them in position to make it 3rd and manageable. I wonder if he'll get a second chance at it to try and pick up the first down.
We're scoreless after 1. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
A give to the fullback. It's all stop.
The script so far, run, 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 run. 5 plays in, they've stayed on the ground. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. The pickup there. 5 yards.
It's amazing how much advice defensive players get on 3rd down. You hear the bench screaming out, watch the draw, watch the screen, watch the pass here. Very rarely do they reference watching the fullback, and he slipped through and picked up a first down.
Ooh, the juke. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
And that's why that position was created. Big, powerful, strong guy who can carry the ball and plow forward. That's exactly why you have him on the field.
Seven yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins. So plenty of action on the field, but no action right now on the scoreboard, at least as of yet. 0-0 is our score. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Hold up, it ain't easy breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate. Cause a starving stomach like being punched in the face. And an instrumental was the last time that I ate. Food from all of the base. My ace boom goon, big son told me about the game. 20 years later, know my name. King, crown me, lounge in the back of the spot. Pay homage to an underground peasant, climb to the top. Funny style, On elevators could never fade us. I peep data stain anytime they congratulate us. Goggles is worn and bottles is popping. I'm beyond Sanders on haters. This ice bucket dropping over their head with it. Extra the cred with it. You either fight or flight. I ain't one for the ledge living. I do it for the one that died but fed millions. With soul food flowed and stocked my bare kitchen. I'm liberated. I drew a
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. On 1st and 10, Young. Going up top for Kupp. A leap in, he's got it. He got it. And all the way in for the touchdown. Cooper Kupp, 75 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. Taken at the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 27. Now the second-year man. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
It's not exactly round and round we go, but I'm looking at the poor defenses. All right, back-to-back possessions. The ball's turned over.
Back-to-back plays.
I mean, just that quickly, and you think you're going to the bench to get a little break, and all of a sudden you're hearing sudden change. Get back out there, grabbing your helmets and running back out on the field. I don't think it's going to affect them much now, but if this keeps up, you're going to have two very angry defenses. You don't have the offense to take care of the ball.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
It'll wind up being a huge loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Wow, you're in a goal-to-goal situation. Where is he going? I get trying to make a play, but at some point, man, you've just got to go down.
Going up top for Kupp. And it's caught. Touchdown. Steve Young with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes as his guys are able to extend their lead. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Hey, folks, I'm your host, the coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this.
First down and 10 now for the Saints offense as they get ready. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. Nifty move. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
10 yards, good for his Saints, first down. Another run with Sanders. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run with their fullback. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues.
And how about that on third down? So many different directions an offense can go. Throw it out wide to the receivers, get it to their speedy running back. They changed up everything and handed it to the fullback, and he surprised them all and picked up a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. Right back to Sanders on first down. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. It's a second down run with Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great effort there. 26 yards. And the Saints post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
On 1st and 10, Goff. And his throw here's incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Goff. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And in for the Lions touchdown. DJ Shark, 42 yards. And the Lions are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And we are tied at 7. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a pretty poor return as he will dive to the ground to give himself up. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points. Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Another run here with Sanders. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available.
You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, The Coach. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
We will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. We're all tied up at 14. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. As we get set here, 1st and 10.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Young looks to throw on first down. Going up top for Kupp. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. It's a big play there. 56 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. His throw caught right around the 6. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Here's Steve Young. Buying time to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Again, it's Young. Steps away to his left. And it's caught. Touchdown. From a yard out, as his guys have now moved out in front.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
Now the try here for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Just a 4-play drive that time. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the...
Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. It's going the other way.
Well, this jet sweep is so popular now in football, but Charles, here's the downside, a turnover.
Yeah, because you want so badly to get the ball in the hands of your receivers, let him try and create something. I think that when he took the handoff, he was thinking something big. Instead, he didn't feel the pressure, and the ball came free.
A good pickup there at 22.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Young. He's got it. Touchdown.
There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports.
Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field.
Takes it at the 7th.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. There he goes left side. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Saints.
And just like that, another Ultimate Challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an Ultimate Challenge. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're down 7. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Sanders. Oh, good move. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Young with a give to Sanders. Able to slither by. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
82 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 21. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And Barry Sanders, the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
This fielded right at the...
Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the defense. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Running right, here's Sanders. A nice little juke, and he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've shown precious little here offensively thus.
Akers hit, he coughs it up.
And this is picked up by the Saints. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Do you remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and, you know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble.
Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
Not only are they in search of
Now money, get some money, money, get some money, get some money, get some money, money, get some money, get some money, get some money, money, get some money, get some money, get some money, money, get some money, get some money, get some money, money, get some money, get some money, get some money, money, get some money, get some money, get some money, money, get some money, get some money, get some money, money, get some money, get some money. Get some money, 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 get some money. Yeah. Yeah. Hold up, it ain't easy breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate. Cause a starving stomach like being punched in the face. And an instrumental was the last time that I ate food from all of the base. My ace boom goon big son told me about the game. 20 years later, know my name. King, crown me, lounge in the back of the spot. Pay homage to an underground peasant, climb to the top. Funny style on elevators could never fade us. I peep data stain anytime they congratulate us. Goggles is worn and bottles is popping. I'm Deion Sanders on haters, this ice bucket dropping over their head with it. Extra the cred with it. You either fight or flight, I ain't one for the ledge living. I do it for the one that died but fed millions. With soul food flowed and stock my bad kitchen. I'm liberated. I drew a play that they ain't illustrated. I make a move, they gladly imitate it. I ain't flattered, I'm a dragon to your paper castle. The alpha and omega, promise it ain't nothing after. A new beginning. My catalog like James Earl Jones, the ever living. Imagine if I did make beats that's more for killing. Imagine if you come from the south out my city. You probably wouldn't make it, oh yeah, yeah, really. I go extra to be great. I go extra for the fam, I go extra for the cake. I got extras on the plate. I go extra every day, I got extras on the way. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. Ain't no mileage of $4 configure the road I travel. Don't gravel, that probably baffle it. Label scribble on paper, they wanna shackle it. I own my masters and royalties, you can't raffle it. Wrist drip like a mango, fingertips like I'm Thanos. Knocking doors down, no bangles. Without a Kango, tailor-made. Walk with a limp, them bands is heavy, I need a brace. I am money, I guess the world is just a safe combination needed, not a coca key. I'm the extra lighter on the dresser. I know you need it, smoking out the competition, pouring up, we undefeated. What you heard, let's you heard, we eating, talking about extra with a splash, extra acting bad. Pull it like parades on parades, extra with the slab. Pay what it cost for the tab, extra with the band. Young Cruiser King, better add extra on the. I go extra to be great. I go extra for the fam, I go extra for the cake. I got extras on the plate. I go extra every day, I got extras on the way. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the prove. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the prove. You gotta choose. Yeah, I jump out the booth. Then I might hop through the roof. Count all the rings, stuff. My team is the truth, but they some liars to you. And they never sing, huh? But they always shoot. And all of their diamonds are new. And that's why I'm here with Villain, cause I really get it. And I need all my honeys in blue. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. Make a choice. I need 100 pack for my boys. Be hating and talking and hating. I bet you I kill the noise. I've been a man like I'm Peyton. I boost up my rating. You know how I play with toys. Pop out on any occasion, get standing ovations. They can't help it.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves. Let's get back out there and move the ball again.
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense and more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway. But a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And he's got room. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So 1st and 10, and the Rams offense gets ready. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. His throw incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the give, this is their fullback. Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
There's a lot of good on that play when we see the big fella take it and rumble into the secondary. But how about the big part of it, taking care of the football? He doesn't carry it very often, but when he does, he's got to make sure that he doesn't get it popped free. Unlike Mike Tolbert in Super Bowl 50, carrying the ball popped free, turnover, and it hurt his team. Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. Talanoa Hufanga in on the stop. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Stafford now to throw. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the 1st down. They'll run here with Raymond Calais. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. We're scoreless after 1. Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And he'll get a couple up to the 29. And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. Throwing is Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first two drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. Here's Hester, and he tries to get as much as he can here while protecting the football as he dives to the ground. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They've been playing the field position game thus far. No score, second quarter as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Rigoberto Sanchez on to punt. And they'll go ahead and down this one right on the chalk of the 20-yard line. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at the 20. He starts with a give to Akers. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. On first down, Stafford here. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Stafford. That's out to the flat for Akers. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Now Stafford. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Brian Urlacher showing the explosiveness that led him to the Hall of Fame.
Even keeping the back in for extra protection on 3rd down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
Fourth down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. On the return, Hester. Nowhere to go that time. It's a 46-yard punt with a loss on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. And the Saints going to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this will wind up a Saints first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. 10 yards, good for a Saints first down. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon,
We will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. We're all tied on the scoreboard at 7 apiece. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25 as we get set here on first down. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way.
So this game tied at the half, and if you wondered who would come up with the first big play of this third quarter, we have our answer.
Well, in basketball, you know how they tell you to have active hands defensively? I think the same thing applies here. Nice job there, prying the ball free. And now their guys have a chance to take the lead if they can put something together. The beauty of doing it in football, you don't get called for a foul if you hit their arms. That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Fields. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Fields. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the side.
Oh, it springs free. Montgomery loses it. And this will be scooped up by the defense.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. A give to the fullback on the dive. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Well, after that pickup of a 1st down, I think some of the defensive guys are going to be looking over their coordinator and saying that was not in the scouting report. That went against every tendency most teams have. You don't usually hand the ball to your big guy in that situation. Sometimes you catch them by surprise.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. They'll run with Sanders up the middle.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Now a carry here for their fullback. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Let's face it, you always want a team full of guys who can get you 1st downs and big plays of all styles, but you've got to have a big man you can just turn and hand it to, and he can be dependable in picking up 1st downs.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Start listening to that mud. You be wanting to just jig.
Put your head in the game, head in the game, head in the game.
Hey, folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense.
The offense for the Cowboys getting set to go on 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Prescott.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. Throwing, Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll result. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Offense looked a little bit discouraged after that play, shaking their heads a bit, looking at each other. I think they thought they'd get a lot more out of that call. Sometimes you do get the running lane you want, and other times, the defensive front, they just break up the play before it can get going.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Prescott. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Continuing to steadily move the ball down the field. Not big play after big play, but these moderate gains getting them 1st downs.
And you know what they add up to, right? If you can...
The offense for the Cowboys getting set to go on 1st and 10. To the air again, Prescott. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Now the offense getting set, 1st and 10.
They run here with Rico Dowdle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards, good for a... Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. C.D. Lamb, 75 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And Jonathan Garibay out for the PAT. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. That time a 6-play drive. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Here's Prescott. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Inside give to Elliott. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. This is brought in at the 21. Yeah, he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. So here are the Saints with a long field ahead. Leading this crew out is their electrifying signal caller, 7-time Pro Bowler, 2-time NFL MVP. You all know him, Steve Young.
So this is what we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside, everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down. Second down, and back they go to Sanders. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards. 1st down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he will get down here after a pretty good gain. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Another run with Sanders. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
try and run with her fullback. And he has the first down as he's able to reach the ball forward and get past the line to gain. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
3rd and 1, who are you going to call? Not the scat back. You go with the big man. Hand him the ball and let him get upfield and pick up a first down.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Young with a give to Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
44 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On the give, this is their fullback. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins. So plenty of action on the field, but no action right now on the scoreboard, at least as of yet. 0-0 is our score. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against.
Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the coach. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're up by 2 scores. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25, and it's 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a 4th quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Carr. It's grabbed over the middle by White. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Taking it about the 16. Now Hester will get a shot. 51 yards on the punt there. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. but it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. With 5 yards on the play there, it's a drive will continue. As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And they pick up the 1st down there with a gain of 4.
There you go, partner. That's some old-school football right there. You need 1 yard? Give it to your bruiser fullback and let him get the job done.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. 4th quarter, holding on to a lead. Fullback carry, 3 or 4 yards. I guess that's what you're looking for.
And it just brings back memories for me because I remember my coaches in this situation. I remember one time my head coach into his headset telling the offensive coordinator, I want the big boy carrying the ball. And that's what you have in this spot. Him covering up on the ball, taking care of it, and grinding out yardage.
It's a gain of 8 there, and that should be enough to seal the victory. This is where, 4th quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
Well, you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering where they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
Hey, DJ Mosky, let's get it. We the champions here in Los Angeles. We doing numbers.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an Ultimate Challenge.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They'll start out on the ground. Oh, Fournette loses it. It's out. And this is picked up by the Saints. He's going to have to shake out the cobwebs first time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow and safe throws, right? But with a runner, there is no such thing as a safe run, right? Right out of the gate, you're going to be in some traffic. You got to take care of the ball, and he didn't do that.
from the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7.
Now's a good chunk of yardage picked up there. And big fella, sometimes he doesn't need a whole lot of space created. He can make his own way.
And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
And while it didn't work very well on that play, defenders on 3rd and short know it's going to be a quick read. And really, the quarterback's just going to turn around and hand it off. So that way, you're able to diagnose the play and try and get to the point of attack. But when you're dealing with a fullback, it's hard to knock him backwards.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
And that was a good collision right there. And I know this as a former defender. If you're playing linebacker, you're going through a checklist on every play on who you think's going to get the ball and where you think the ball's going to go. Rarely do you expect the fullback position to get it. And on that play he did. So you got to steel yourself at that point because the contact is going to be strong.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Apparently establishing the ground game is pretty vital. 5 runs to begin for them offensively. On the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Fourth down, Young. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he goes diving to get as much as he can following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
And his kick is good. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
I'm the best, I'm the best, and I got it, on my own.
welcome into this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're ahead by 4. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25. As we get set here, 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 for the 26. Throwing is Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. It'll be a gain of 5. And now it's 3rd and 3. Jackson now. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the defense says they have it. Yes, they've got it. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. My goodness, it'll be a disastrous loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a 2nd and about a mile here. Young to throw it. Going up top for Kupp. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. One of the good things about throwing it in his direction, he usually has the size advantage on those 2-man catches.
And what I like about his game is that he carries himself at his full height. He understands it's an advantage and uses it at every opportunity.
And they'll get to him short of the 1st down at about the 16. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. Back now here on EA Sports. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the 4th. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the 1st.
And yes, everyone, that was the fullback carrying the football. I know it's a dying breed, it's a dying position for a lot of people, but I still think it's valuable and important, especially one who can carry the ball.
And you need short yardage. What makes sense? Go to a big body, let him plow forward just like he did there.
It's still a big man's game.
And he goes diving forward to try to get an extra yard or 2. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
As diverse as the running game has become in the NFL, there's still a place for the fullback position. And on that play, he gained nice yardage.
It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
Just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Well, from where we sit, Brandon, it certainly appears that that touchdown should just about do it.
Probably, but I'll play the analyst here. You know we've seen some crazier endings.
That we have, and maybe we should sit back and make sure we can stay around for the ride because it could be a wild finish.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This taken in at the goal line.
Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. It's going the other way. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
Tackle made by Tyus Bowser.
Now, that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Running right, here's Sanders. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return.
Consistent, made up my mind that no matter what I gotta win. That's why it's always me and never them. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot, you only get one shot. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot, you only get one shot.
My time, here I go. I am not moving in silence. If it ain't moving, moving. We making movies, moving, moving, moving. I get a chance to take it. We bout to build it. They leaving it vacant. I just go harder, harder. I am a ball that I gotta get it. I am so with it. I will go get it. That is the difference. I am not waiting. I am not faking. Everything out here, that's for the taking. My mind too right. My grind too tight. This head rhyme too nice. This my world, my life. One shot, who me? Take that, ooh-wee. One shot, movie. That's all you need. One shot, who